I sat down for Pokemon Day this year with fairly reasonable expectations. On this blessed day, I humbly ask for Legends Arceus DLC and Pokemon Sleep. If you really want to spoil me, you could throw in a Mystery Dungeon Explorers remake or anything Pokemon Ranger, but really, as long as I receive Pokemon Sleep, I will be ever grateful. So it starts off with Pokemon Go, very cool. I haven't played this game since Hoenn came out, very nice. Halfway into the presentation and they've talked about 4 microtransaction games and I'm losing my strength. Look, May's new outfit in Pokemon Masters EX is cute, I'll give you that, but Lucy's gotta eat. If I play that game, I ain't eating. Okay, we've got the Shaman event in BDSP, nice. Where's Wonder Trade? It's been 3 months, how am I meant to promote myself with Pokemon named YT CandyEvie if there's no Wonder Trade? Have some consideration for my career, please. Hi, so last minute edit, I just found out that apparently Wonder Trade is in the game today. They're trying to show me up. Joke's on you though, because this means that I get to do another 1,000 Wonder Trades video. I'm probably going to be streaming it on Twitch this time. Okay, bye. But for now, I will accept the Shaman event, which I am definitely far enough in the game to receive. Yeah. Okay, I got my Legends Arceus DLC. Thank you. Curious that it's a software update and not full-on paid DLC like Sun and Shield. Still, the fact that they named it makes me wonder if there'll be more of them, which, hey, I'm all for. Give me free content. And that was the end of this year's Pokemon Presents. Oh cool, Gen 9. I just wanted Pokemon Sleep, man. It's been nearly 3 years. You said it'd come out in 2020. I've actually been tracking my sleep since the new year. Look at this. This is the chart of someone that has desperately been awaiting Pokemon Sleep for 3 years. What I would give for 8 hours in a normal sleep schedule. You could give that to me, select button. I don't know what I expected from the same studio that made Magikarp Jump. I lost months of my life to that game. So a new Pokemon generation comes out around every 3 years, but somehow I didn't expect Gen 9 this year. We've just had 2 massive titles in the past 3 months, so I thought maybe it'd be a more relaxed year. But no, Pokemon ain't slowing down. I'm getting old now, I'm struggling to keep up. I think they could have very easily milked a paid DLC out of Legends Arceus and been done this year. People would have lapped it up. I would have lapped it up. Arceus is good. I have nearly 100 hours in that game and only half of that is shiny hunting. Look, I needed my shiny Bidoof team, okay? I have my priorities. When you think about it, it does start to make sense though. I know Arceus isn't your traditional mainline game, but January is a weird time for Pokemon to release a game. Usually the big game release, which is pretty much every year now, happens in November. Obviously for last November, that was the Sinnoh remakes. At the time, I thought it was very strange that Arceus was coming out only 2 months later. It would have made more sense for them to space it out a little bit and release it in spring or something. But yeah, knowing that we're doing this whole new generation release cycle this year, it starts to make sense why they were in such a rush to get Legends Arceus out. Poor game didn't even get a full month in the spotlight before getting kicked to the side. Let alone Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl, they're gone. But yes, Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, the new ones. There is very little information about these games, but I'm still gonna make a video anyway because I can. It also gives me an excuse to draw the starters. But let's have a look at the new guys. Sprigatito. I have been blessed this fine day. Its official art makes it look a little cross-eyed, which only makes me love it more. In its description on Pokemon.com, it says it's an attention seeker. I also like attention. We're gonna get along great. Fuecoco. My first reaction? I do not like him. What is this fool? Then I look back at him like an hour later and it's like, oh, but he's my fool. He's a little apple dinosaur. Apple crocodile. It's not just me that thinks this, I know it. The lighting in the trailer made the things on its head look like they're green when they're actually yellow. It looks like an apple. If I'd pick Fuecoco, I want to call it Applesaurus. Like apple sauce. I think it's a good name. I will copyright it. Just realized this kind of throws that whole Firestarter Zodiac theory thing out the window. We had the dragon, the rat, the rooster, the monkey, the pig, dog, tiger, rabbit, and now apple. Apparently it's meant to look like a chili pepper, which makes more sense, but I'm still choosing to see it as an apple. And then finally we have this little lad, Quaxley. I just feel sorry for Ducklet. It's pretty much been confirmed that the National Dex isn't a thing for these games either, and at this point, why would it be? Look, I am extremely easy to please. I don't dislike any Pokemon game. If it has Pokemon on it, I will play it. Even when it first came out that Sword and Shield weren't gonna have a National Dex, I was like, I mean, it'd be nice, but okay. And everyone around me is just screaming. I've been at peace with it all for quite a while. There was always going to come a point where it wasn't going to be sustainable. Do you expect to get to Gen 30 and have like 3,000 Pokemon in one game? Nah. I do, however, ask very kindly that you include one very special guy in Scarlet and Violet. Please, Game Freak. His name is Yanma. He's my favorite Pokemon and he hasn't been catchable since X and Y. I'm asking very nicely. Not having to squeeze in every single Pokemon into a game can be a good thing. Like every single Pokemon in the game is there for a specific reason and not just to fill a deck slot. Even Stonejawner. When new games are announced, I like to have a look at the Japanese logos because they'll usually have some sort of spoiler for that game's gimmick. You got Mega Evolution, Primal Reversion, Z-Stones, Dynamax, and now Rupees. The new gimmick is Rupees. You heard it here first. New characters be looking interesting. It's an actual school uniform. You can see part of the badge on the sleeves. Something, oranges and grapes, I don't know. The uniform is actually a different color depending on the game. I always used to think Gen 3 was like that because I only played Ruby and Emerald. So May's outfit was red and green in those games, so I thought, well, she must have a blue one in Sapphire, right? Needless to say, I was very disappointed when I first played Sapphire. But hey, Scarlet and Violet are giving me what Ruby and Sapphire never could. Definitely not going to change this outfit as soon as humanly possible. This game is very pretty, I am quite excited. So the region is inspired by Spain. Unfortunately, this is where my insight ends. I was on it with Sword and Shield. Galar is a British region, I knew what I was talking about, but not anymore. I cannot be of help here. I legit saw the beach in the trailer and was like, oh sweet, it's Australia. I never liked the idea of an open world Pokemon game that much, but I'm actually really excited for this. Legends Arceus has swayed me. Depending on how it's executed, this could be the biggest shakeup to the series for quite a long time. We truly are living in the future. But despite everything I've said so far, this one tree in particular is giving me bad vibes. Frankly, it's putting me off the whole game. My decision's final. Thanks for watching. So this is the part of the video where I promote my Twitch. I'm going to be doing a bunch of Wonder Trades. It's going to be so much fun. Twitch.tv/CandyEvie. Fun time. See you there. Thank you for watching. Bye.